Alright, it's practice time. We come to practice. Let's do some one car space U-turns. Watch this. Come out. Look where you want to go. Come out. Look where you want to go. So you want to go out a little bit, you know. I mean, you can try to keep it tight. I don't personally. I mean, I do, but I don't. See, you can do it tight. You just got to be a little bit more low on the RPMs because your radius equals your RPMs. And you can counter lean if you want. I only counter lean when I'm doing curves and stuff like that at higher speeds. Or if I'm doing my sport bike that's aggressive. But I don't have that anymore. Because I wrecked it, the Ford thing. But that'll learn me, you know, I learned a lot from that. A lot. So I'll be out here in June doing the Enhanced Street Rider program for Star. Okay, then we're going to come over here and we're going to do figure eights. We're just going to go. On these, I'll counter lean. You need to practice looking where you're going to go, because that's really what's most important. So what happens when you don't practice a lot is you get rusty, believe it or not. It's like anything else. You don't use it, you lose it. And then you gotta relax. Relax the body. I can feel myself, if you pay attention to yourself, you can kind of feel when you're tense, your muscles are tense, your hands weigh heavy on that. You just got to learn to relax, and that's the biggest thing, learning to relax. Let the bike do what it needs to do, and then you continue to do what you need to do. See there? Just relax. Yep, if you relax, your bike will do what you need it to do. It wants to stay up. It will stay up. Let's see if I can find something over here for... doing emergency stops. Well, there's nothing there. Let's go to the next one. I'm being a garbage picker, boys. Don't judge me. I usually keep cut up tennis balls in the rear of my motorcycle, but I put my smokes and my snus in there because I'm highly addicted to nicotine. Been that way for a long time. That's pretty much all I do nowadays anyway. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. I just use, well, nicotine is a drug. It's a highly addictive drug. Let's go check that one over there. I didn't find anything in these two. Sometimes I'll find empty beer cans in here, but you know, that's probably from people who come out here late at night and drink it up and have some company. Nope, nothing there either. Well, oh, there's a can over there. See it? I'll use the can. I like to use the cans anyway. Let's see if it's a beer can, fellers. No, it's a Monster, which is good. I'll flatten it out a little bit, and we'll utilize it for our practice. My little fan is running. I just changed the antifreeze this year, and I also bled the brakes and replaced the entire fluid this year. Alright, this is why it's so good to practice one-handed and get your clutch work in. See that? It's integral. I mean, this stuff's integral. As a rider, if you don't think this is integral, man, I'm really sorry about that, because family members who used to ride, they're thinking about riding again, and I keep telling them, well, hey, why don't you go to the beginner course in the STAR program? And the first thing out of their mouth is, I don't need that. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, how do you tell somebody that that's a smart thing to do, especially with today's technologies and the abilities to learn from people who do this for a living? You know, there's not much you can say to them. They're kind of in their own realm, and, well, not much I can say, but, you know, I want them to be as safe as possible. Now, does it guarantee they're gonna not get in a pickle? No, it doesn't. But does it guarantee that they'll have more skills that they can practice and bring out here and become safer riders out on the street? Absolutely. And I do it, but I'm me. I can't force other people to do what I'm doing. So why do they not want to ride and practice and take coursework? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that other than pride. I mean, pride is a killer. Pride cometh before the fall, they say. But, you know, for me, it's a big deal to practice. When I first started riding, I was very religious to practice every single day, constantly practicing. Now I'll practice 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Sometimes I go without practice for a couple weeks, you know, but I'm out on the street, I am practicing things. Like, I might be practicing, you know, counting my shifting, because I don't have a quick shifter. I have a 2005 FZ1 leader bike that is raw. It's devoid of any technology. As a matter of fact, if you look here, all of this is analog, and that RPM and miles per hour, or I'm sorry, the clock and the miles per hour, the odometer, are digital, and that's it. I mean, nothing else is digital on this thing. It's carbureted. It's as raw as it gets, man. And for me, this thing is an animal. It is like absolutely an amazing bike, and I just love it. I love it because I have to know how it works, what it does, how it operates, all that. So that's pretty integral. It's pretty dirty because, well, I ride it, and I'm not looking for it to be an art piece, you know. I bought it so I could use it and get better at it, and that's what I do with it. And I do wash it from time to time, obviously, but Probably not as much as I should. And anyway, I believe that people don't take coursework and stuff like that and get back into border cycling because of pride. And, you know, that's too bad. Stay safe, be vigilant, and practice.